to him?
Isn't it incredible? It's Barrymore. Andrew says this is exactly what it used to look like. He says it's been helping him to get in the mood.
Yeah, well, I hope he's there, in the mood. It's opening night.
Oh, opening night. Hamlet.
So where is he? Doesn't he have to get to the theater?
He's upstairs getting ready on the roof. He's in costume, too. He wears it everywhere. And he talks to Barrymore.
Really? He got through?
No, he just imagines. I catch him at it all the time. Do you think he's here? Watching over us?
Barrymore?
Yes. Oh, John Barrymore, wherever you are, bless this evening. Bless that.
Honey, you better calm down.
I know. I've been like this all day, all week. I can't sit still. Felicia, what's it like? Sex.
Sex? Oh, that's right. You're still on the bench. No wonder you're nervous. Sex is great with the right guy.
Really? But what about with the wrong guy?
Better.
You're terrible. Stop it!
What?
Felicia, how do you know if you're really in ultimate love? If it's Shakespeare?
What's to know? Andy's the best. I mean, he's a star. He must have girls coming out of the woodwork. And he's waiting for you.
I know, it's just... Sometimes I think I'll never marry anyone. I mean, anyone alive.
Hon?
Well, it's just that I've always wanted to be Joan of Arc, or Juliet, or Guinevere. And I want to love someone like Hamlet, or King Arthur, or Socrates.
You're rich, right?
No, why?
Well, the way you think. I mean, I love it. But you don't have to work for a living, do you?
No, I'm not rich, really. Just my parents. They're so great. They've been married for almost 40 years. And that's what I want. Eternal love. For the ages. And tonight, Andrew's playing Hamlet. And I'll know. Gary! That's bad luck. The champagne is for afterwards, to celebrate.
Oh, sorry. Hey, big night, huh? Hot stuff.
I can't wait.
I love Andy. I love him. Great, great actor. But what if he really sucks?
He won't. He's going to be glorious. Don't even think that.
I hope he's good. Although with Shakespeare, you know, how can you tell?
Exactly. Maybe it's foolproof. Maybe with Shakespeare, there's really no difference between good and bad, and everybody's afraid to say it. I mean, you know, with the movies on TV, either you're funny or you're canceled. Either you're good looking or you're best supporting. You can tell. With Shakespeare, it's just real hard to tell if any good. Without nudity.
Gary, have you ever been to the theater?
Yes. Not lately. Look, can I be frank? I don't get it. Well, the theater doesn't make any sense. It's like progress, right? Take it step by step. Back in Neanderthal times, entertainment was what, like 2 rocks, right? Boom, boom. Then came the Middle Ages, right? They had theater, right? Then came radio. Then came silent movies. Then sound. And then, ta-da, TV. It's like art perfected. You know, you watch TV, you can eat, you can talk. You don't even really have to pay attention. I don't know if you've seen TV before. Oh, nice half-hour chunks. Or better yet, commercials. The hot guy, the hot girl, the beer, it's all there. It's distilled. You know, when I go to the theater, I'm sitting there, most of the time I'm thinking, which one's my armrest?
Out!
Andrew!
Big guy.
Out! Tonight, I shall play Hamlet. I must be alone.
Andrew, honey, can't we take you to the theater?
Nay! I have dressed, I have drunk. I seek only solitude.
I hear you, Andy, and it is working like a charm. I told the network, I said, Andy's thinking. He's not sure. He's doing Hamlet. They love it. They know it's a trick. So I am going for half ownership of the show, or you do Lear.
Away!
Away! I love this guy, don't you? Hey, opening night. Opening night, what does that mean? Party?
Of course.
Photographers?
Really?
Critics?
Andrew, don't listen. They'll love you. And it's not important.
Not with the movies or TV. See, that's the really great thing about it. You can really blow, and nobody can stop you. But tonight, watch out, right? They're out there. You know, Andy, when I found out that you were definitely going to do this, I said, maybe Andy's right. You know? Maybe I should do the same thing. Just chuck everything, leave L.A., and just produce and direct and write Shakespeare. Then I woke up. Time for you, Andy boy, huh? I got a car downstairs. Anybody?
The limo?
Real estate, right? You've got to come to Beverly Hills.
I know. I dream about it. Beverly Hills. That's my Hamlet.
Now!
All right. We're going.
Look at you. You are so adorable. Just like Peter Pan. What the evening.
Farewell!
Are you sure you don't want me to stay? I'll go with you to the theater.
Be gone, wench!
I know you're going to be the best. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so glad we're in the play together. Even if I am just one of Ophelia's ladies in waiting. Even if I don't have any lines. The director took me aside yesterday at the dress rehearsal. He said that when they announced that Ophelia's dead, I shouldn't scream. Or stagger. Or grab your sword and try to stab myself. He said the play was not called The Tragedy of Ophelia's Best Friend. But I understand.
My lady.
Hello.
Life! Rallenberg tonight! Hamlet! The Dane! The Lord! The bottle! The best! And Deirdre? For certain. She shall witness your portrayal. She imagines herself Ophelia. She shall wed you or drown. We have accomplished much. Vocal assurance. Physical technique. Ha! Even, dare I say it, an appreciation of the text. Indeed. Our accomplishments are twofold. Not only do I revere the play, but for the first time, I have finished it. Welcome, Rallenberg, to the Royal Order of Hamlet. The elite, the august princes and players. We do not step, we stride. We do not speak, we beseech. We whisper, we roar. Brother Hamlet, player, king. The moment is nigh. I name my rightful heir. Neil Raleigh. I hereby dub thee Prince Hamlet of all Lower Manhattan. You've entered into an illustrious line. You shall henceforth be known as the greatest American Hamlet.
Of all time?
Of your generation.
Oh.
Why not?
Oh, it's just, I was thinking, tonight.
Of course, the performance minutes from now.
No, it's fine. Hamlet. Huh? Whoa. Hamlet.
Glory.
Glory.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Blind. Unspeakable. Terror.
That's it.
Of course, you're shaking. For the noblest of reasons. A role. A moment. The test.
Come with me, huh? Be there.
Andrew, I cannot. You know that.
Well, then help me, huh? I mean, there must be some ancient secret of the Hamlets. A trick. Something you've been saving.
Of course. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of our players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not soar the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently. For in the very torrent, tempest, and as I may say, whirlwind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. That be not too tame neither, but let your own discretion be your duty. Suit the action to the word to the action. With this special observance, that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature. For anything that's overdone is from the purpose of play, whose end both at the first and now was and is to hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature. To show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image, in the very age and body of the time, is for impression. Now this, or done, or come tardy off, though it make the unskillful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve. Go. Make you ready.
I don't think so.
Go. Make you ready. It's all there, in the text, at your service.
I can't do what you just did. I mean, I'm just a... Who do I think I am?
Andrew, your fear has a history. Not the opening night, good Lord.
But you were Barrymore.
Barrymore? Ha! I was a light comedian, attempting Olympus. It was a family reputation not without my neck. Before the curtain rose, I sat on the stage in darkness, paralyzed with fear.
You weren't some TV clown. You were still doing theater.
Don't overestimate the form. Would you like to hear the titles of my boulevard triumphs? The Fortune Hunter, Claire de Lune, Princess Zim Zim.
What if Gary's right, huh? What if the critics hate me?
Oh, newspapers.
So what if I hate me?
You have prepared for this evening.
Yeah, but when you played Hamlet, you prepared for 6 months in the country, just learning your role.
You have been diligent.
Now, what, 6 weeks? And tonight there are going to be people there, and not just critics. Geez, family and friends. People who saw me in my second grade school play and who might expect some improvement. And Deirdre.
She'll adore you.
It's not automatic. Deirdre's expecting a hero, an immortal. I mean, what if that doesn't happen? What if I disappoint her?
Impossible.
Yeah, up until now, I've been plugging away, trying to be Hamlet, trying to be like you. But now
Andrew, this is not your first opening night. Your panic, your doubt, your fear, this is all to be expected.
This isn't just stage fright. It's something else. What? Common sense. Jeez, I had this idea that I could come back to New York, that I could prove some ridiculous point to myself, to everybody. Instant acting. Just add Shakespeare. But I don't think it works that way.
And why not?
But because I'm going to be on that stage with real actors, with people who know what they're doing. Jesus, why did I listen to you? I could be back in L.A. right now making a fortune. In pants.
Is that what you like? Is that what I've taught you?
That's what I know.
Enough! You unbearable brat. Your sniveling is a disgrace. The words of Shakespeare. Be worthy. The role of Hamlet. Be great.
Come off it.
Excuse me.
Listen to yourself.
I beg your pardon.
When you played Hamlet, you left the theater, and you never came back.
Unimportant.
Yeah, I read about it. After 101 performances, you went straight to Hollywood.
For a time.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
That is my affair.
And you lived in a mansion in Beverly Hills with a screening room and a yacht? And how many wives? Huh?
Why is it you?
Yeah, you made movie after movie.
Some of them classics.
Most of them garbage.
Yes, and after a while I even had trouble with those. There was a day on a set. The cameras rolled and I couldn't remember a line. Take after take. Not a speech. Just haze and then terror. And I wasn't drunk. Stone sober. And everyone was more than kind, and the dialogue was scribbled on shirt sleeves and cardboard held just out of camera range. But I knew instantly. I could never go back on the stage.
John Barrymore, the great classical actor, the example to us all. Ha!
The hopeless, unemployable lush. The public embarrassment. The off-color joke. Yes, I ran to Hollywood, you're quite right. And you can't imagine the life I led. I was a movie star. Do you know what that means? My face 1,000,000 stories high and 6 zeros wide. But before all that, in my pride, I faced the dragon. I accepted a role so insanely complex, so fantastic and impossible, that any attempt is merely that, an attempt. And I stood in the light before a crowd fully prepared to dismiss, to deride, and to depart. And I shook them. I moved them. And I said, yes, you will stay, and yes, you will remember. And for one moment in my life, I used everything I knew, every shred of talent, every ounce of gall. I was John Barrymore, and for those sacred evenings, there was no shame. I played Hamlet. Have you?
Yeah? Okay, I'm coming.
You look terrible. What?
Lillian, are you coming?
We'll catch up later, in a cab.
Lillian, I have to do this, don't I?
No, you can stay here. We'll cancel the production. I'd be so proud. Go. I can see you, you Schwein. I am very old. I see everything. And it so happens, I know you.
You do?
I knew you would not remember. What?
No. Yes. Is it you?
I was very young.
A young wife of a conductor.
A violinist.
Violinist, yes. With a mistress.
Bravo.
I was in town promoting a film. There was a cocktail party afterwards. Your husband was to meet you. He did not.
Do not be so smug. You were married as well to an actress.
To an actress? Is that legal? Found you sobbing in the cool.
I did not.
Out of anger, we came here.
Out of madness. Temporary insanity.
We had a fire.
And candlelight.
We stole champagne from the party.
And bought chocolate bars from the 5 and dime.
We broke every commandment. We made love.
And gained weight.
You were impossible.
You were Barrymore.
No.
What?
No.
What is the matter?
You're far too kind. I am undeserving. I return now for a single purpose.
But what is that purpose?
That Andrew should play Hamlet.
So, it is done.
There's more. So much more. I wanted Andrew to learn
To learn what?
from all that he accuses me of, from my sorry excuse of a life. I was offered the planet, every conceivable opportunity. Andrew is my one last hope, my cosmic lunge at redemption.
Tell me, Barrymore, when did it happen?
What?
When did you turn scoutmaster?
Excuse me.
Riley is a big boy. You have pushed him, as have I. He needed that. But tonight must be his, but his alone.
So why do you say, what do you want?
I am like everyone else. I have come to see Barrymore.
A sideshow.
A three-ring circus. A true oddity. A movie star and a Danish prince. A womanizer, but never a beast. A drunkard, but until recently, never a bore. I had hoped for one last encounter, an encore. But it was a long time ago. Perhaps I remember incorrectly. I don't know.
Lillian,
What?
he'd be all right. Andrew,
Who knows?
if I helped him in any way.
Ask him yourself when he returns. Any more questions?
Just one. Your husband, is he well?
I hope not. We are divorced. You were named in the suit.
Divorced. One last encounter.
I am old.
I am dead.
I no longer dance.
Make an exception.
Fool.
Proud-eyed.
My Hamlet. heaven.
Sad to say.
Can you smoke?
Of course, it's
Should I be afraid?
of death, never. Only of life.
Actors. What? I love them.
You know, Lillian, there's another question that many ask. A question regarding certain activities and their practice in the next world.
You mean activities of a physical nature?
Aren't you curious?
Survival.
Please, Andy, can I have a trailburst nugget?
Nuggets are for people, not chipmunks. Oh, all right. Remember, Trailburst Nuggets are a delicious breakfast treat and an anytime snack. It's a breakfast treat and an anytime snack.
Well, yeah. The morning after. So?
So?
What? Am I to remain despised, an ogre beyond question, denied the result of my labor, forbade so much as a word, some meager report?
So, you want to know what happened last night?
If you wish to impart the information, if you have not grown too grand, too swollen with triumph,
Yeah, who writes you?
tell me I've earned it.
First, you tell me. Your deal up there. Once I played Hamlet, you can go back, right?
Agreed.
We don't have to see each other anymore, right?
Correct.
So nothing depends on the quality of performance, huh?
I don't believe so. Why?
Because it did not go very well last night.
No.
In fact, I was off. I mean, I remembered my lines. I got through it. That's about it.
Impossible. This is all modesty. I'm sure you were marvelous.
It wasn't. It wasn't a fiasco, but maybe that would have been better. At least more memorable. Like the Hindenburg or a power blackout. Yeah. Years from now, people could say, where were you when Andy Rowley played Hamlet? 9 months later, hundreds of unexpected babies will be born, laughing hysterically.
Cheap vengeance. This is cheap vengeance against me. I'm sure you were more than acceptable.
Far more. No. Walking all night. Where? Everywhere. The park, Fifth Avenue, all the way down to the Battery.
All night? Were you accosted?
Once. 2 guys with a knife. I just said, hey guys, look at me. What do you want? A farthing? A doubloon, huh? Then they recognized me from TV. The wrong show. Just kept walking. She said, 7 a.m., what is going on around here? Hello? Yeah, sure, come on. It's Gary.
Gary. That cloud of Malibu ozone. That cultural cavity. Night school, is that what you're doing?
Guess we'll find out.
Well done, Andrew. Here's to all the money you can make, and all the pride you can swallow. Here's to the challenge and risk and the worst possible role models. Why don't you join me, Andrew? This is very good champagne. After all, you can afford it. Lucky dog.
Hey, Hamlet! That big guy. Where were you last night? You missed it. Hey, look what I got. The papers. Or did you see them already?
No.
Well, let's have a look, shall we? Aren't you curious?
There is something about a person who brings the papers with glee. Shouldn't you be hooded?
Uh-oh.
No, that's me. Huh? A not uninteresting attempt. Far to go. If Mr. Raleigh is to seriously consider a career on the boards, blah, blah, blah. Find supporting cast. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Remember, it's free. Huh?
Yeah, not bad. You left out TV lightweight. That's not so terrible, huh? Could have been worse. Personally, I thought you were terrific. Like I could tell.
Gary.
I warned you. I said, Andy, this is not for you. So you learned, right? In front of all those people, shuffling all those feet.
I was there, all right?
All right. But I know. Anyway, it's all over, right? Back to reality. I came up here to see you before I left town so I can call the network. Are we on? All systems go? Start pre-production? But wait. I know you're going to say yes, that it's all set. But let me polish the party, huh? Tickle the tree.
Gary, cut it, will ya? What's the offer?
The money.
Yeah.
Full season. 24 episodes. Guaranteed. $3 million.
$3 million for one season?
Even if it's a dud, 1 year and out, it's enough to breathe, to lay back. A house, houses, cars, or for your folks, for all they've done. Or if you hate them, run them out. The money's there. and if it hits, all right, if it hits, you're tied up for a few years, but triple it, quadruple, keep going. Picture it. One day, you wake up, and no matter what happens, you're rich. Something breaks, something goes wrong. It's not so bad. It's never going to be so bad. Why? You're rich. Andy, it's like they say, the rich are different from you and me. They're rich. On the other hand, and I'm just blowing smoke here, pretend like you're out of your mind. Pretend you say no. Pretend you decide to stick around here. The theater. Foot tights. And in a few years, there you are. But no offense. But just another out-of-work actor. Not so young. Not so network. Maybe you wait tables. I'm sorry, Mater D. Pretty soon you gotta move. You can't afford this place. But hey, once in a while you get work. Off, nowhere. It's Chekhov. It's a basement. It's July. And there are folding chairs. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just doing my job as a bud.
$3 million?
Plus all expenses and personal staff. Folding chairs, Andy. And you fold them up after every show. AA needs the hall. Andy, are we on?
Am I in? A network commitment?
Full season.
$3 million.
No tights.
No.
No?
No. No.
No, what? No, you're not happy with the figures. No, you're not happy with the time slot.
No, just no.
You don't get it. See, in LA, there is no. I mean, like, yes means sure, unless I get a better offer, and no means yes, with more money.
No, this is a New York no. A real no. A surgical no, a final and terminal no.
Oh. A maybe.
No, Gary. It's no like in Gary. Would you be interested in doing a documentary on acid rain for PBS?
Talk to him, huh? Talk sense.
No.
No.
Oh, sure, you're saying that today, but what about tomorrow, huh? The next day, when the bills start coming in, when you're flying coach.
I'm sorry.
All right, Andy. Think about me. Think about the money I could make on this. Don't be so selfish.
Have pity, Andrew. He's begging.
You. This is all your fault. You made him do that Hamlet crap.
Me? I didn't even see the play. I was at home watching television. I'm an American.
Jesus, what the hell happened here? What am I going to tell the network?
Tell him, who needs Andy Rowley? Dime a dozen.
Right. That's good. That's great. All right, who can I get?
Gary.
$3 million. When would you need me?
Yeah,
Hey, in the car.
we're gonna miss the plane.
Felicia?
Hi, hon.
Hey, Andy, I gotta make some calls. On damage control?
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Hi. Last night, were you terrific or what? I mean, the part I saw.
The part you saw?
Well, I caught the first act where you were so confused. But at intermission, I got thirsty, and Gary has a ball in the limo, and well, Andy, I'm sorry. One thing led to another.
Wait a minute. The two of you?
Perfection.
Yeah, and all thanks to you. And Shakespeare.
So you only saw one act? The both of them?
Honey, I'm sorry.
So how did it end?
You're king now, right?
No. Felicia, you're going away with Gary?
Yeah, L.A. One weekend. This is a great place. I told you. I just wish we could have contacted Barrymore. But you know, I've been thinking. Maybe ghosts really don't exist. Even Ma. Maybe it's all in my mind. No afterlife. No other side. Nothing. Who knows?
We gotta split. Andy, this isn't over. I'm coming back for you. And if I gotta drug you and slam you into a cage, you're making money.
Aren't you flying somewhere?
Yeah.
We'll call you.
Yeah, on the plane, big guy, huh? Hey, Andy. This theater thing, we're gonna beat it. Together we will. Deirdre.
Deirdre. Deirdre, are you okay? Deirdre, look, I'm sorry I left after the show last night. I hope you went to the party. Did you have a good time? Deirdre, what is going on? Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Stop that.
Stop what?
Stop moaning. Deirdre, did you go to the party last night?
Pardon?
The party, after the show. We were in Hamlet last night, remember?
Perhaps I should leave the two of you alone.
No, stay.
Of course I'll stay. Oh, Andrew, last night you were so wonderful.
No, I wasn't. Deirdre, I'm not who you want. I mean, you're looking for someone legendary, a Lancelot or Mark Anthony, and you should. I wish I'd been good. I wish I'd been everything for you. And I'm sorry.
Andrew, I watched you on stage last night, and I thought, he has worked so hard. Well, he's put his heart and soul into this, and at least partly for me. And he's so bad. and I thought I'd be demolished, but something happened. I mean, people were coughing, and this plane just flew overhead, and there were all those mosquitoes.
Right in my mouth.
And you just kept on going. And I thought, what makes a hero? It's just someone who tries to do what's right, despite impossible odds, like you playing Hamlet. You're the bravest, noblest man I've ever met.
Really?
Yes. But then I thought about how I'd put you off, and how I was just a lady in waiting, and I thought, I'm not worthy.
Please
So
don't
you know what
say
I decided to do?
something sensible.
Exactly. I decided to drown myself. Like Ophelia in Central Park Lake. Isn't that perfect? So I ran behind the theater, and I stood on a rock, and I braided wildflowers into my hair, and I sang Ophelia's bawdy song. Hey, nonny, nonny, hey, nonny, no, no. But I couldn't jump in. I lost my nerve.
I'm glad.
And I was so upset that I came back here. And I ran up to the roof, and I stood at the edge, and I gazed up at the moon. And I said, oh, Mr. Moon, you're so big and round and yellow.
Deirdre, listen.
I know, please. And then I thought, Deirdre, everyone's right. Get some help. And that's when I felt it.
Felt what?
This breeze on the back of my neck. Only it wasn't just a breeze. It was more like a hand.
A hand?
A caress.
No. No!
Yes. And that's all I can remember, except I woke up this morning in the room up there, and there was a rose on my pillow.
A red rose. A red rose?
For passion. And my copy of Romeo and Juliet was lying open, right to one of Juliet's speeches. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite. And all I could think about was you. And I'm worthy. Get thee. Right now.
I wish I could tell you.
Me? She was suicidal. She felt unworthy of you.
Yeah, what did you do, huh?
Please, Andrew, I'm a ghost, a spirit.
A Barrymore.
How dare you?
Swear it. Swear it. Nothing happened between you and Deirdre.
Please, you wouldn't understand. It was a moment of Shakespeare, a purely poetic communion between two lyric souls as assisted by moonlight. A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Much ado about nothing.
As you like it.
All's well that ends well.
Indeed. Yet, I am utterly perplexed. $3 million and your precious L.A. Why not go?
Why not? What stopped me? Of all things, Hamlet.
But you were ghastly. You said so. Deirdre agreed. The papers, everyone
Yeah,
agreed.
I heard. And that's part of it. You know, last night, right from the start, I knew I was bombing. I sounded big and phony, real thee and thou. And then I started to rush them. Hi, what's new in Denmark? Yeah, I could not connect. I couldn't get home. While I was babbling, look up. There was this guy in the second row. A kid, maybe 16. Obviously dragged there. And he's yawning, and he's jiggling his legs, and he's reading his program. I just wanted to say, hey, kid, I'm with you. I can't stand this either. I couldn't do that. I just kept feeling worse and worse, just drowning. And then I thought to myself, wow, I've answered all my questions. I'm not Hamlet. I'm no actor. What am I doing here? Then I get to the soliloquy. The big job. Huh? Yeah, I'm right there in the headlights. And I just think, Christ, the hell with it. Just do it. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take odds against the sea of trouble, to impose it. And I just kept going. I finished the speech. Huh? I look up, and there's the kid, and he's listening. And the whole audience, complete silence, total focus on his Hamlet. Well, that for, about 10 seconds, and then I was back in hell, and I stayed there. But for that one little bit, for that one speech, I got it. I had it. Hamlet. And only 8,000 lines left to go.
There it is. Glory of Shakespeare. Hamlet has changed you. Altered your course.
Yeah. And I love this apartment. Because it's like a stage set. Because it is the theater. Because once upon a time, you lived here.
Brother Hamlet.
Play of king. Stay, huh? Teach me.
You've already learned all that is important. You've tasted glory. Now, reach skyward. Surprise everyone. And Andrew, someday, and Andrew, this I promise you, you will perform indoors. I must go. You have a performance this evening, and, a matinee.
Oh, get out!
I'm on my way. But I do have a parting request. I was unable to witness your debut, but I must see your bow.
My bow?
Your bow. Please. As I suspected.
What?
It was perfunctory. Huh? A bow should be the theater incarnate. Oh, very well. Begin in a daze, lost in the drama. Good Lord. Is that an audience? Me? Into the light. All my children. And the poor. The company. Don't spoil them. And finally, your humble servant. Oh, stop. I love you all. Especially the dead. And off. for the full effect, Andrew. Ring down the curtain.